I've come to realize that you can't permanently heal your acne because it is your skin type. You get, so at one point or the other, you would always have that tiny pimple popping out from nowhere and the rest. So, but in this video, we'll be discussing the best way you can manage your acne prone skin, and of course get the best results from the products you use, and ensure that you don't have that serious breakouts every single time. And of course, so stick around while we discuss this. Hi guys, Riona here. So in today's video we have a whole lot to discuss, and I really hope I would be able to exhaust everything I have to discuss in this video, because I do not really want to make a part 2 of this so I don't bore you, right? But if it looks like, oh, the video is getting too long, I might have to make a part 2 and probably other parts of it, because I don't think I would be able to exhaust this topic in one video. But today we'll be discussing a whole lot about acne, and basically your skincare routine as an acne prone skin person. So I would always say that it's good to learn from people that have experienced it, or people that are experiencing what you're experiencing and are probably managing the issue well, or the challenge well, so to speak. So to some extent, I'm kind of in the right position to discuss this topic, because I am equally an acne prone skin person and have been dealing with mine for years now. I think for since 2015, and I think to some extent I've been managing well. Yes, to some extent I've been managing well of late. So I will just basically chip in one or two things I've been doing that have been helping me so far. So this video will be divided into 7 parts. That is why I said this video might be long. Pardon me, but it's for everybody's good. So the first part is how to know if you have an acne prone skin. Then we move on to the types of acne we have, the rules of managing your acne. The fourth part would be triggers, things that trigger your acne breakout. The fifth part would be your morning and night routine for your acne prone skin, for your face. Then the sixth part would be morning and night routine for acne prone skin for your body, because acne occurs not just on our faces but sometimes on our chest and every other part of our body. And then lastly, we'll discuss best practices for managing an acne prone skin. So let's start with the first one. How do you know you have an acne prone skin? How do you know you're an acne prone skin person? This is very easy, of course, because it is quite evident. Once you notice, if you notice that you get breakouts easily, you get acne easily, like I would always say, you get acne by just breathing, then you have an acne prone skin. So you discover that you can't just use any product that other people can use, because your skin is prone to clogging, your skin is prone to acne, and little things you do trigger your skin and the rest. So you definitely have an acne prone skin. So the next is types of acne. I made my little research and I discovered that there are different types of acne. Like there are a whole lot of acne. Like you can categorize the acne based on the cause, and based on the characteristic, based on the nature, what it looks like, and the rest. But I will just mention like 4 types of acne that are kind of much more common, and for the 4 most common acne I know. And for the types of acne, the most popular ones I know are whiteheads, blackheads, hormonal acne, cystic acne, fungal acne, and there are a whole lot of them, but let me just mention this here. So the whiteheads are those clogged pimples that when you look at them you see something whitish in them, then you know, okay, those ones are whiteheads. And for the blackheads, you see they are actually clogged with bacteria and dirt, but at the top of them you see that they are black. For the hormonal acne, you know that, okay, there's a change or an imbalance in your hormone, and this mostly happens to women because of the hormonal changes we go through. So then you start having breakouts, and I think it happens mostly at this chin area. At one point I had hormonal acne, and well, we thank God I've been able to treat it, and that is part of why I'm making this video. Then we have comedonal acne. Like this acne sits down inside the layer of the skin. It is encapsulated in a comedone. Does that make sense? That is part of why it's called the comedonal acne. And then the last one I mentioned, fungal acne. It's basically caused by fungals. Yeah, by fungals. So I'm not going to dive deep into the ways you can treat, because they have special ways of treating each of these types of acne. But I'm not going to dive deep into that, because that is not the main aim of this video. The main aim is your skincare routine for acne prone skin generally. For acne prone skins generally, there are some rules you can follow on a day-to-day basis that can actually help you reduce the amount of breakouts you have on your skin. Now, I've categorized these rules into 6 places so that it is very easy for you guys to remember while you go along your day-to-day activities. So the first one is don't pop your pimples. I know that temptation is always there to, oh, this pimple is here, oh, let me just pinch it, let me just pop it, let me just press it out. And don't do that. You're going to spread bacteria on other parts of your face, and it's going to increase your breakouts. You don't want that, definitely. The next one is don't touch. Don't pop, don't touch your face randomly. Your hands touch different parts of different places, different things on a day-to-day basis, and your hand gathers a whole lot of germs. I think your hand is prone to gathering much more germ than every other part of your body. I don't know, I'm just saying, because you touch a whole lot of things, and most times we're not conscious enough to wash our hands. So please always wash your hands, but still, don't just randomly touch your face. You might be transferring a bacteria from your hands to your face, and this would cause breakouts. You don't want that. 3, use suitable products. As an acne prone skin person, you don't just want to use random products. Use products that are suitable for acne prone skin. 4, eat healthy. We can't reiterate this, we can't say this enough. Eat healthy. Avoid your junks and the rest, because those will definitely lead to breakouts. There's actually no way around it. It will lead to breakouts. This December that just passed, where I was working, they were always giving us chocolates and the rest, and I was always eating. I was like, well, let me just eat. I would collect the chocolates, I would take the chocolates, I would eat like everybody. Every single day I was eating chocolates. I didn't know I was setting myself up for a serious breakout, and throughout that Christmas period, my face was so bad. So I had to stop it. I realized that that's what I'm doing that is wrong, so I had to stop it. Then, sleep well. A good sleep would give you a very good skin. I don't know how it works, but when you rest well, your skin tends to be much more relaxed, and it kind of reduce breakouts somehow. And the last rule for acne is avoid stress. I know life generally is stressful, but try as much as possible to avoid stress the little ways you can. This is going to also help you reduce your breakout, because I have noticed that those periods I go through stress, excess stress, I tend to have more acne breakouts. So it shows that stress is not good for the skin. Now, the next point is triggers. I am trying as much as possible to make this video very short and very easy to remember. You get? So triggers, what are those things that trigger breakouts? What are those things that trigger breakouts? As an acne prone skin person, little things trigger breakouts. You are not like other people that have normal. Do you know there are some people that naturally have clear skin? I admire those people a lot, because they really don't know how much God has blessed them in this life. They literally do just anything on their face and on their faces, and they get away with it, like no breakouts. I also wanted to ask a question. These people that do this costume makeup, especially on TikTok, where you make yourself up like Moana, like Tefiti, all those stuff now. Most of them have clear skins, and I'm like, dude, I dare not try that, because if I try all those things on my face, the next morning I won't even recognize my face. So there are some people that God has naturally blessed with clear skin. So given the fact that God has blessed you with your own type of skin, you have to learn how to manage it. So little things trigger our kind of skin. So you have to be careful and make sure that you avoid those things. So I'm going to mention those things. I think I listed like 10 or something, so I'll just mention them quickly. Junks, like I mentioned before. Your chocolates, cookies, and the likes. They trigger acne. They do. Like, I can't overemphasize this. But does it now mean, oh, we can't eat chocolates, we can't take cookies? Right here in the UK, like, there are a whole lot of chocolates that are so tempting to take, so tempting to eat, and sometimes I'll just look at those things and be like, God, when will I start eating this thing, like, freely? without being scared of breakout the next morning. So you could have cheat days for yourself. You could say, okay, in a week, for just one day, probably on Fridays, I would be taking chocolate. But every other day, I would eat healthy. I won't take chocolate. I won't take cookies and the rest. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I don't think we can totally avoid chocolate. I, for one, I don't think I can totally avoid chocolate. Even in your tea, your hot chocolates, not your tea bag now. You know, in Nigeria, we call it tea. Actually, you put your tea bag, your warm water, then your hot chocolate and your milk. The hot chocolate itself is chocolate. So to some extent, how can you avoid that? The next thing you should avoid that triggers breakout is oily foods. Oily foods. Of course, those food that has a whole lot of vegetable oil or groundnut oil in them. Try as much as possible to avoid them. Like your vegetable oil you use in frying your chicken, your turkey, and fry every other thing you fry. If you have the option of boiling or just basically boiling those things instead of frying them, good and fine. At least this is for your skin. But if you can't, you can just fry them, because me, I actually prefer frying meat, frying protein, frying fish meat and the rest, instead of, I prefer it to boiling it because it tastes better. So we're all guilty. Now the next thing that triggers your breakout is random skincare products. You are a special being. Yes, you with an acne prone skin. We are special beings, so we don't just take different products and slap them on our faces. In fact, when you are trying out new products, you should try them at the back of your neck first and see, oh, is it good for my skin? If you don't react, if there is no irritation and the rest, then you can apply them on your face. Still, that doesn't still justify the fact that you have to use random products. Ensure that, okay, you stick to a particular product and go on with it if you see it's working for you. Don't just buy random. I was doing that and it's totally totally affected me badly. So this is more like, oh, don't do that because you might not like the outcome. Don't buy products that's not meant for your skin type. There are different products for different skin types, and if you see mostly on skincare products, you see it's boldly indicated at the front of the product that, oh, this is for all skin types, this is for acne prone skin, this is for dry skin, this is for oily skin and the like. So ensure you buy product that suits your skin type. And let's also not forget that you could have dry skin and still have acne prone skin. You could have oily skin and still have acne prone skin. So ensure you stick to products that suits your particular kind of skin. I think I would make a video on how to know the type of skin you have separately. So we'll discuss exhaustively and extensively on that. Nuts, your granules, your peanuts, your cashew nuts, basically anything that has nuts in them triggers acne, because I think those nuts kind of have oil or something in them. And most times when you pop your pimples, you notice that things coming out of them are like nuts. Sorry. But just try as much as possible to avoid anything that has nuts. When you want to buy like something to eat, not junk, don't buy junk. You want to get like a fast food or something to chew, ensure that you look at the ingredients and make sure that there are no nuts in them, granules, cashew nuts and the rest. These things are sweet, but you just have to sacrifice them for the love and beauty of your face. So lastly, avoid harsh products. Harsh products trigger breakouts because they are going to wear and tear out your skin, and of course just any germ, they are going to weaken your skin barrier, and just any germ, bacteria that touches or falls on your skin causes breakout. So avoid harsh products. The next thing we'll be discussing about is your morning and night skincare routine as an acne prone skin person. So this is for the face. Yeah, so if I start mentioning those things now, you might easily forget them. So I had to put them in a way that you can easily remember them. You know, back then in school, when we are trying to remember a list of things that we are reading, we just like take the first letters of those words, and merge them together and form a word from them. So that's similar to what I want to do here, so that you can easily remember them, because you have to practice these things daily, so it will be better to remember them easily. So for your morning skincare routine, basically for acne prone skin, you want to hydrate, protect. So it's HTHP. Now let me expand that, let me expatiate. So for your morning skincare routine, of course, your first step to your skincare routine is your cleanser. Oh, this is quite debatable, because some people are like, oh, it's better not to wash your face in the morning, it dries out your skin. I don't know, but I do wash my face in the morning, because if I don't, it increases my chances of having breakout. So let's not divulge. Let's not. So you want to use a cleanser that's very calm, mild, and hydrating. This is because as an acne prone skin person, um your skin is easily triggered. So hydrating products basically helps build your skin barrier, build like the strength your skin has, more like the shield. You know, when you go for war, the shield that they have, so that those weapons will not touch them. So hydrating products basically help build the shield of your skin, so that just anything that falls on it doesn't cause or lead to breakout. So you want to start with an hydrating cleanser. Then the next step the next step would be a treatment serum or a treatment toner. Then the next step would be your hydrating moisturizer. Then of course your SPF. You can actually do it the other way around still. You can do treat, hydrate, protect. But make sure that the hydration is more, because of course that's the major thing you need in your routine. So you can start with a treatment cleanser, but I wouldn't advise you to use a treatment cleanser every day, because most treatments basically dries up your skin, be it cleanser, moisturizer, and the rest. So you want to have more hydrating products in your routine, much more than treatments in one routine. Like say just in the morning and the rest. So you could use a treatment cleanser, like your benzoyl peroxide, which is very good to treat acne. Benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid cleanser. The next step will now be an hydrating essence, like your snail mucin and the rest. Then you can actually add hyaluronic acid serum, then any other hydrating serum you have. Then you can also add a little bit of treatment serum, like your niacinamide. Then you use, the next step will now be you using your moisturizer, hydrating moisturizer. You can actually use the treatment moisturizer, but just make sure that the treatment in it is mild enough for you to use it on a daily basis. Then use your SPF. Please don't skip using your SPF, because it is very important. The whole hassle you've gone through, if you skip your SPF, it will be like, oh, all your effort has been in vain. So that's for basically your morning routine. But I just told you guys those things so that it will guide you as to the type of product you can get, instead of me just giving you one product name, and you just go and look for just that product. So for your hydrating cleansers, you can get CeraVe hydrating cleanser. You can get simple refreshing cleanser or simple hydrating cleanser. Basically, most simple cleansers are hydrating. Then you can get Cetaphil cleanser. You can get Cosrx cleanser. You can get there's this one I use. Is this ceramide cleanser now? I can't remember the name, but I'll put the picture. I'll find a way to put the picture here. So those are like hydrating cleansers. Then for treatment cleansers, you can get CeraVe blemish control cleanser, CeraVe acne prone skin cleanser, Cetaphil blemish control cleanser, Cetaphil acne prone skin cleanser. I know there's something like that. Simple cleanser that has zinc in it. Zinc is actually good to help treat acne. Then there are a whole lot of them. Then for the essence, hydrating essence or toner, you can go for your Cosrx snail mucin. You can go for I'll put up the pictures here. I can't remember everything right now. Then for treatment toners, you can go for the ordinary glycolic acid toner. Just make sure that those treatment toners, you don't use them every day, because they're kind of harsh. You can go for Cosrx BHA toner. You can go for 7 Days Miracle toner. I've forgotten the name of it. It's made of it has BHA and PHA in it. Those are the treatment toners I can remember for now. Then for your serums, you can go for niacinamide serum. You can go for the ordinary. The ordinary products are actually nice. They have niacinamide serum that has zinc in it, so it's good. You can also go for the ordinary hyaluronic acid serum. You can go for balanced niacinamide serum, balanced hyaluronic acid serum. You can go for Garnier hyaluronic acid serum, Inkilist hyaluronic acid serum, Inkilist niacinamide serum. There are a whole lot of them. That is why I just give you guys a more like a roadmap so that you know what you are looking for in the products you want to buy. Then for your moisturizers, hydrating moisturizers, so you can also don't forget to exfoliate your face twice weekly, at most maximum twice weekly. So your glycolic toner could also be your exfoliant, so you use that twice weekly. I actually don't buy the idea of using clay masks, but I don't know if you know of a clay mask that actually works effectively well for acne prone skins, then you can use them, but don't use them more than once or twice weekly. You just want to be careful with the way you use your products. Then for your body, I actually suffered chest acne. No, I never suffered back acne, chest acne, thigh acne. So, but these same steps I've told you about on my face was basically what I did on my body, and it also helped. So I exfoliate my skin, my body twice daily. Basically, I scrub my skin twice weekly. Sorry, not daily, twice weekly. Then I used hydrating body moisturizer. I stopped all harsh products I was using, all lightening skin body moisturizer I was using. I stopped all of them because those things can contribute to the acne you're having on your body. So if you're using bleaching cream and the likes, I'm so sorry, your body acne might not go. Even your face acne might not go. It might just worsen it. So I stopped all lightening products for the time, and then I started using hydrating. So right now I'm using Garnier hydrating moisturizer. So I started using hydrating products on my body. Then I used a very good body oil, Vaseline body oil, as you guys already know because I made a video on it already. Then I exfoliate. I talked about that. Then I protect my skin. I protect like sunscreen. So at night you can do the same step, but at night you know that okay, there's no sun, so you can actually use the treatment method more at night because there's no sun. So it makes I heard, I don't know if it's a myth, I heard that your skincare product works better at night. The last part in this video is the best practices for acne prone skin. So basically foods, lifestyle, supplements to help you reduce your breakouts. So for your food intake, you want to go for healthy foods, fruits and vegetable. Ensure that when you cook, you add more vegetable to your food. It's going to help you a lot. And cook most of your food. Boil. Is it boil now? Boil, steam most of your food instead of frying them, to avoid the use of oil, vegetable oil, except you have an oil that you can use that won't cause breakouts. There are some oils like that. I think almond oil or something, I don't know, or olive oil. Then for your supplements, also I wouldn't advise you to just get supplements randomly. You need to make inquiries, go to the pharmacies, make inquiries, let them prescribe for you. But the supplements I know that I have used, I use zinc supplements. Zinc supplements is good to help you reduce your breakout. It treats it from within. Then vitamin A supplement, that's like internal retinol, so good. Then omega-3 fatty acid, that's also good. Did I mention that you need retinol in your skincare routine? Okay, that's part of the treatment. Oh, I didn't mention that. But retinol is a prescription treatment, so it has to be prescribed. But you can get adapalene gel over the counter. You use that for treatment, mostly at night. You can use that once or twice every night. Then benzoyl peroxide. You can inculcate that in your skincare routine too. So you can inculcate benzoyl peroxide products, zinc products, retinoids products. Your retinoids could be in serum form or gel form, or even in your moisturizer or something. Then one thing I do that actually helps me is that most times when I have serious breakouts and my face is all red, bumpy, painful and all, you want to take ice from your freezer, from your refrigerator, and rub all over your face. It's going to help your face calm down for some time. You get? So you can do this every morning. I don't know, depends on you and your schedule and your skin, but I do this like almost every morning and it has been helping me so far. So from the videos on the screen you can tell the difference when I suffered serious acne breakout, and now that my skin is looking calmer and better. So guys, this video is so long. Okay, you guys, so I hope you've been able to learn one or two from this video. Do well to comment down below if you think I omitted one or two things, because I was trying to make this video as short as possible, so I might have omitted one thing or the other. So you can comment down below if you liked this video, and if it was helpful and informative, please do well to give it a huge thumbs up. Of course, share this video, you might be helping someone. Till I see you guys next time. Bye bye.